the period of from 2020 to 2023, I think. And the amount of money was like 800 and something thousand
dollars.
But she was given only
dollars. Wow.
No, she has high numbers. I think she's the
always
third.
dollars. Yeah,
She's
most
the third
streamed,
most streamed
gospel artist.
Female artist, not gospel. Female artist. Period.
Wow.
Hello everyone, welcome to Brother Peter's studio. Here we analyze events in a church setting from biblical perspective. Today we are diving deep into a controversial statement made by Frank about Mercy Chinwo. According to him, she is not a gospel artist but a female artist. Now that raises a big question. If she is not a gospel artist, then why does she sing gospel songs? Let's break this down. At this point, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please kindly do, so that subsequently, as I upload more of these videos, you're one of the first individuals to get notified. Alright, now we need to understand the statement that was made by Frank Ologo. When Frank made this statement, Mercy Chinwo is a female artist, not a gospel artist, he immediately sparked a debate. What did he really mean? Was he trying to make a business distinction? Or was he indirectly redefining her identity in the music industry? Now first, let's clarify the difference between the female artist and the gospel artist. A female artist is any woman in the music industry, regardless of the genre she sings. On the other hand, a gospel artist is someone whose music is centered on the gospel of Jesus Christ, meant to inspire worship and to glorify God. Now, if so, why is this distinction important? Could it be that in the eyes of the industry, Mercy Chinwo is seen as an artist first and a gospel singer second? Now, let's explore this further. Now, let's look at the business side of gospel artists. Now, the music industry is a business, and labels often categorize artists in ways that maximize its profit. Mercy Chinwo has built her career in gospel music, yet we see that her songs are controlled by a label, not her personal YouTube channel or herself. Now, royalties and financial disputes have arisen, suggesting industry influence over her brand. Now, some labels also prefer to market gospel artists in broader categories to gain more streams and revenue. So could Frank's statement mean that the industry does not want Mercy to be confined to a gospel identity because of financial reasons? That is something we need to think about. Now, at this point, let us take a look at what Frank Ologo said about Mercy Chinwo being a female artist and not a gospel artist. Can you take a listen, and we'll be back.
There's YouTube. Firstly, none of her songs are on her YouTube channel. They are on the label's
channel,
YouTube channel. And she hasn't seen the back end of it to know how much revenue was given.
Okay.
That's it. Now, these three other companies, Africori, Skiza, and Symphonic. Now, Africori, I think Mercy's husband now showed her proceeds to an artist. He said, between so and so from one distribution company, this is what she made. The artist said, no lie. Based on her numbers, lie.
Wow.
So they did some findings. They now asked those distribution companies, give us figures.
Okay.
Only one could, and that was Africori. And Africori gave for the period of from 2020 to 2023, I think. And the amount of money was like 800 and something thousand
dollars.
But she was given only
dollars. Wow.
No, she has high numbers. I think she's the
always
third.
dollars. Yeah,
She's
most
the third
streamed,
most streamed
gospel artist.
Female artist, not gospel. Female artist. Period.
Wow.
No, she has high numbers. I think she's the
always
third.
dollars. Yeah,
She's the third most streamed
gospel artist.
Female artist, not gospel. Female artist. Period.
Welcome back. Now, did you catch that? Frank emphasized that she is a female artist, not a gospel artist. Now, why remove the gospel label when our entire career has been gospel focused? Now, let's dig deeper. Now, let's look at the industry versus the gospel identity. You see, there have been cases where gospel artists are pressured to blend into secular branding for industry benefits. You can see that some key questions arise, and some of them are: is Mercy Chinwo being rebranded? Is Mercy Chinwo being rebranded as just an artist rather than a gospel singer? Are industry forces influencing how gospel artists are identified? Should Christians be concerned when faith-based artists are subtly stripped of their spiritual identity? This is not just about Mercy Chinwo. It reflects a broader trend where gospel artists must choose between faith and industry expectations. Now let us take a look at the bigger picture for Christian artists. This situation brings us to a crucial realization. Gospel artists must remain aware of how they are positioned in the industry. If we continue to allow industry leaders to dictate how gospel artists are labeled, we might see more faith-based musicians losing their identity. For Christians, the key takeaway is this: when you listen to gospel music, ask yourself, is the artist truly committed to the gospel, or are they being shaped by industry forces? And for artists themselves, how can they navigate the music business while staying true to their calling? This is something that we should really look at, think about it. This is something we should really analyze, all right? Because there are so many things that are happening in the music industry. Now, in conclusion, Mercy Chinwo's case is a wake-up call for all gospel musicians. Titles matters. Words shapes perception. If an artist is singing about Jesus, then why should they not be recognized as a gospel artist? What do you think, my dear viewers? Should gospel artists fight to keep their faith-based identity in the industry? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for tuning in to Brother Peter's studio. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, stay rooted in the word. Bye-bye.